We are starting to see a lot of model consensus that the East is going to experience a lot of cold air as we approach Christmas and the end of December. Cold air tonight moves into the East Coast and sticks around for about 72 hours. And out west, it looks like we will have some more moisture, including snow moving in, and the plains could also see a shot of snow this weekend. All right, guys, let's get into this forecast. As you can see, we currently have a lot of wind, snow, and rain across the East, depending on where you are, except for everyone has that wind. And of course, with this system, like all the other ones, we have a lot of very cold air being injected into the Midwest and out towards the East. Up in the northern plains and around the Great Lakes, we could see temperatures approach 20, 25, even 30 degrees below average. And out near the coast in the southeast, don't be surprised if as we approach the end of the week, some of these temperatures get down to 10 to 15 below average. Friday and Saturday definitely looking to be the coolest for the mid-Atlantic and New England. But as we get into early next week, we will see temperatures briefly start to modify from coast to coast. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's look at what we could see in the west and across the plains this weekend. Starting with the latest Euro model, it has pulled back on the snow totals for eastern Nebraska, Iowa, and southern Minnesota, although it still shows a dusting to 2 inches depending on where you are. Right now, I am still favoring the latest GFS outcome for snowfall in south and eastern Minnesota, which does think you will get somewhere between 3, 4 to 5 inches, and that's just because there's more model consensus around that result. And of course, how could I forget the normal culprits? Western Michigan, around Erie, southwestern upstate New York, and around Watertown are expected to see that enhanced lake effect snow, although totals have pulled back a little bit. Now out west, we will have a piece of energy moving in tomorrow that will bring a little bit of low elevation rain and snowfall for the mountains, but it does look like the bigger storm should be pushing in Friday, and this could bring snow across Nevada into Utah, Colorado, and even more rainfall down into SoCal. And I would expect the effects from this storm system to really last Friday through Sunday across the west, with the heaviest precipitation expected in northwestern California and western Oregon. Although hopefully some of this does make it into Southern California to help with those fires. And as I said in my last video, I would expect a couple feet of snow through the Sierra Nevada and the Cascades, and the Rockies through eastern Oregon and Idaho could also maybe pick up a foot or two. Okay, last but not least, as I said earlier in my video, we are expecting a colder east as we approach Christmas, and there's a few reasons why. We are seeing model consensus across a lot of these global models that we will have some serious ridging developing out west and even expanding. We also see a block developing around Greenland and some warmer air and ridging pushing into that polar jet. Now with this combination of events, it really does point towards a lot of cooler air entering the east as we approach Christmas and the end of December, and possibly even holding through the beginning of January. Now there is still time for this to change, but if we do get this serious ridging out west, we can expect that cold air to be funneling through. The MJO and ENSO cycle also seem to be contributing to this, and as of right now, this is the look we have on most models. So if you are a snow lover out east and you're looking for a white Christmas, I can't promise you it, but I will say your chances do look better than they have the last couple years. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. If you like this type of content, feel free to throw me a follow. I upload videos like this every single day, and I go live every single night. I will be live later tonight at around 9 p.m. You can join. We're going to do some forecasting. I'll answer your questions, and I'll see you in the next video.